Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the place where dirty hands and muddy boots makes you work hard on a farm.
If you ain't having none of that, get you some dirty gloves.
There you go. Work hard, eat beef, and pray for rain.
And never sneeze in a friend's face.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Larkin. Here's this Tubb farmer. Welcome back. What's this?
20.
Can't. No. This service is temporary unavailable. Please try again later.
Which one?
Broadcast.
Really? I'm broadcasting.
I don't know if I am or not. All I said was temporary not available. I need to know if I'm broadcasting. I don't know if I am. Does anyone know if I'm broadcasting? If you know I am or not.
Let's see. What's your name again?
I don't know.
Let's see. Chris Larkin. Where are you at? I don't see you.
No, I mustn't be broadcasting. Okay, let me set this up again.
Oh, wait, right here.
That was weird, to say the least. Okay, so Midland, let's get Midland 20. Let's hashtag it again. Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so that's all done. Start broadcasting. Okay, now it says I'm on the air.
Right. While you're doing that, I'm going to get back to what I wasn't doing.
Hopefully I'm going to stay up this time. I'm sorry for that, guys. I had just started broadcasting, and then for some reason it said that my broadcast was temporarily not available. So,
Welcome back, Chris.
For the second time. Welcome back to episode 20, hopefully, of Midland with myself, Chris Larkin, with him, Tubb Farmer. Tubbs, how are we doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Chris?
No, that's not Tubbs.
Welcome aboard. Glad to have you back for part 2 of your broadcast.
What have we done with Tubbs? Where is he? Okay, guys, welcome back to the channel. And once again, we're dirty hands and muddy boots. Make all the difference when you're working hard on the farm.
Forgot how many I had over there.
Right, guys, so when we left off the last time, we had just finished off our planting. With the help of Tubb Farmer, I got all my cotton in, except for field 57, which is wheat. So, with that being said, I think today's episode, unfortunately, it's just going to be all about trying to find something to do.
Just bought cattle. I'm fixing to be just fine.
So we're going to be doing a lot of contracts and stuff just to keep going, unless we're going to fast forward time, which is always a possibility.
Yep, I just bought 20 more head of cattle, and I got to go feed them.
So what are you planning on doing on your farm then today?
Let's see, buying cattle.
What jobs are in line?
Buying cattle, feeding them, watering them, placing another animal pen somewhere, and then buy those animals and feed them. So, got a lot to do.
I'm not sure what the story is, but my broadcast is not showing up for me here. So what is going on here, guys? What's going on here?
Let's see. Where you at?
Well, guys, bear
you're
with
here.
me.
You're on. I got you right here. You're broadcasting.
Yeah,
You're staring at
on.
you're staring at your tractor.
Yeah. So hopefully my broadcast on my laptop will come up shortly. So if I do get anyone to chat, I'll be able to see it. So as I was saying, we're going to do a lot of contracts unless we're going to fast forward with time, which, like I said, it could be a possibility, providing that Tubbs is okay with it. If not, we're just going to be going ahead with small little contracts with little jobs around the farm, and hopefully we're going to get a few people in the chat to keep us going for the next 1.5 to 2 hours. So with that being said, if you haven't grabbed your popcorn or your soda, now's the time to do so, because this shit's going to get good.
It's weird. It's not realistic because it's actually pouring on the ground and not the trailer, but okay, whatever.
So let me go check my animals and make sure everything else is okay before we get into contracts and stuff. What I mean by that is my eggs, they're okay. And what about feed? That's okay. I could give my sheep a bit more hair grass.
I'm not buying any more sheep.
And the horses are okay too. Yeah,
Did
so
you,
all animals
did you
up and
get
running.
pigs?
No. That's one thing will not be gone on my farm. Is pigs.
Yeah.
Then again, I can't afford. I can't put none else there because we already have our 5 pens. No.
We did.
Yeah.
I had one.
So it's all about contracts and tidying up and stuff like that. So in the meantime, guys, my name is Chris Larkin, and once again, he is Tubb Farmer. Go check out our channels. If you like the content, please subscribe. If you like the video, please hit that like button or the dislike button. It's up to yourself. But if you do hit the dislike button, please pop in the chat before you do so. Let us know why, so we can actually change what we do wrong. Also, click that bell icon so you don't miss our future streams. We stream most every night around this time for about 2.5 hours, sometimes a little bit longer, sometimes a little less.
Sometimes a bit longer. Alright, so I need to empty this.
Right, so let's get all the negativity out of the way first.
Thank you, and have a great day.
Give me your opinion on our lovely, fantastic mods that we got today.
Well, I'd like to start by saying that, first and foremost, absolute game changer. If you go look at those mods, nothing that was there to tickle my fancy. So unless you, well, now I'm thinking about, honestly, let's get a little serious here, I guess. I'm going to buy the 1.5 meter plow, 10 of them. So I'll have the width that I need to plow my field. So. And thank you to the new John Deere planter where I can hook them all together. So,
yeah,
even better.
10 of them for what, 100,000? And
Yeah.
we'll have a 30-meter plow planter.
Now I remember mine's 1.5, so we're overestimating here.
Now the problem is it'd be very hard to turn around. But hey, fair play to you.
You know, hey, sometimes you just got to deal with it.
Oh, it's so great to be able to laugh about it because seriously we want to cry inside.
I was pretty excited about the 1.5 meter plow. I mean, who wouldn't be? Just a little skeptical cat might not like it. Just saying.
Oh man, I just kind of, I don't know. I really don't know what to say about those mods today. I really don't.
Absolute game changer.
Shit.
Game
Oh,
changers.
sorry, game changers.
Game changers. Absolute.
Yeah, absolute game changers. I think we should get rid of all the mods that we have and just download those 5.
Yeah. Not gonna do it. Sorry.
I thought you said they were game changers. Live up to your words, man. Live up to your words.
Those wasn't my words. I borrowed them from someone else.
Oh, anyway, so time to get some work done if we can. We have everything done on the farm. It's all cotton. It's all
Need some water.
it's all weeded and fertilized.
Oh,
Everything is done.
straw.
It's all second stage fertilized. Yeah. So I have nothing else to do. So it's all down to contracts on my end. So we do apologize, guys, for this is going to be one of those extremely boring, more than usual streams. Contracts and contracts and contracts, and if we're lucky, and if you behave, even more contracts.
Contracts. That's where the money is.
Well, so to say. So let's see what we have in contracts.
I'm thinking about buying a small field and planting potatoes.
Are you?
No. Why would I do
Well,
that?
I am just about to sow potatoes in field 15 as a contract.
I have got to go get my bucket.
Now, I need to check something because I think I could have made a boot. I should have read the preview. Nah, it'll be alright.
I need to go sell these items and then go buy me a bucket. Oh, sorry about that.
Right. So, it is time to feed.
Uh-oh, come on, turn. Thank you.
I was in the shop buying a seed, that's why it's all.
Wood chips. Wood chips? Thank you. Thank you. Gotta
So
go
I
over
know we've talked about it before, but we'll have
thank you.
a small discussion about it.
Thank
What
you.
do you think of RDC now that you played it today?
Oh yeah, so overall, okay, so I was disappointed because of the glitches and things that I saw on the map. It's kind of like almost comparable to Welker, because what a wonderful map to have so many things go wrong with it, right? So I do like the idea of adding the Lazoons, the Rye, and Teff. I thought that was really cool. We played around with that a little bit. They actually have foraged alfalfa if you harvest with a combine and drop it as a straw swath or a swath from the combine. You can bale it or pick it up with a loading wagon, and it turns it into foraged alfalfa. The only drawback is nothing in the game recognizes foraged alfalfa except the sell point on RDC. So if you have a sell point, bale sell point, not working. I like the idea of the straw for the TEF, but you can't sell it in the bale sell point. Not gonna happen. Floating trees. God, what else did we find? The outskirts of the map, you can go beyond the border. For whatever reason, you'd want to do that, but
waterfalls with no water.
Waterfalls with no water. Yeah, so I mean, I like the concept. I like the map as a whole. Like the concept of it, what he was trying to accomplish. I commend him on that. Now, I know that this is probably a PC map that got converted over script-wise and stuff to fit console. I think it's a great idea if he can just figure out how to get those glitches under control, and then
Alright, so
I think the map overall would be great. So
right. Let me just chime in there for 1 second. I do not blame the map maker one little bit. Right? He made a fantastic map and everything else, and that thing about, like they just said about the PC map, and he's trying to convert it to console and stuff like that. I don't blame the map maker. Right? Yeah, there's a few things in that map that needs to be attended to, such as the waterfall with no water and
trees,
floating trees and stuff like that. Yeah, those little things should be sorted, right? Now, when he gets an update for seasons, he might update that to what needs to be done. I don't blame him whatsoever. I blame those people in charge. I'm not going to say their names at this stage. Okay?
Yep.
This is the third time this map went into them for testing, and this is the third time they okayed it for the mod hub. This is the third time we found out it's not okay for console.
Yeah.
So I don't blame the map maker. Like, well, he's not testing it for console. He made it for console. He put it through for console. It's those other people. They're the ones who test for console. So I blame them. I don't blame him. I mean, so it's not him that needs to get things together and stuff. Yeah, like I said, a few little things that need to be tweaked. But it's those other people need to get their act together.
And I think that's where somebody's heartburn for someone in particular comes into play.
No, but come on, you have to admit.
Finicky,
The third time this map went in for testing?
finicky cat. I'm saying finicky cat, yo.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I don't disagree on the testing part, but ultimately the map maker or the modder would have to correct all those issues. But they should have caught it. I agree. I do agree with that.
Like, third time, man. It's the third time. Like, if this was the first time, I could say, oh yeah, okay, well that's grand. It's the third time, and it's the same issue. It's not a different issue. It's the same issue. It's the same glitch.
Well, and in their defense, though, honestly, I know what's going on here. I mean, I totally recognize and understand it. I'm sure our viewers do too.
That they have the finger in the ass? Yeah. I
No,
agree.
no. They intentionally did this, saying we're going to get to Chris Larkin.
Oh, well, then let's piss him off and see what happens.
We're going to make him so angry that he's going to go to trust in the likes of a leprechaun. Yeah. So, hey, it's all good though.
Well, but then again, I will say one thing. It already say it's an absolute,
Yep.
an absolute game changer.
You know what? All joking aside, if those glitches wasn't there, I would absolutely agree that would be definitely a game changer because of the introduction of the TEF and the Rye and the Lazooms. Man, what a great concept. I mean, I love it. So, but here's my thing, okay, and you and I've talked about this before. If this modder, and I apologize, I can't remember his name. If this modder, yeah, Roberto, if he can script in those crops, there is no reason that we can't have cabbage, carrots, onions. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There should be no reason why we can't have these other crops. Because we took an in-game combine and harvested those 3 crops. And rye is a grass. Well, so is teff. But we harvested them to sell to market. But you can also mow it and bale it or pick it up with a loading wagon.
Yep.
So if our in-game combines can do that, then they can script our current in-game stuff to accommodate for onions, cabbage, carrots. Because you could take a potato harvester.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, or a sugar beet harvester.
Right. In Ireland, our carrots and our onions are actually harvested with potato harvesters.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's just a different header that goes onto them.
Mm-hmm. So it's doable.
Oh yeah. Plus, like if you think about it, like those multi-crops that you get, like what those multi-crop farm maps that you get on PC, they're already on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's just my thoughts. But I don't like the layout of the map per se. I didn't find that as inspiring and intriguing. But I love when the storms, which by the way, 2 days back to back rain, 2 days, and we were only in there 2.5 days. 2 days it rained on us, but the thunder and the sound of the rain, oh my gosh, great.
Oh yeah, no, the sounds of that map is fantastic. I will give that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But and we jumped on. Chris and I were doing Farm Manager, and of course in Farm Manager the buildings and other things are not there, like for New Farmer. And I found one, and Chris found one, 2 gigantic holes in the map, and Chris tried to terraform it and he couldn't. So to me that's just waste of space, right? So
yeah. Like now, in saying that, even this map here, right now, right, if I was to leave this job and go to Hop 1, which is just to my right, right there's also a hole, and that hole was there where the cow pen was.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, this is start from scratch mode. That hole is still there because naturally you don't get the buildings when you start here, right? Mm-hmm. I think it's just lazy on the map maker's behalf that when they take, right, so like when they're making the map ready for the 3 modes, they should be able to take those holes and everything else out of there for New Farmer, Farm Manager, and start from scratch mode.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't. And the fact, like, okay, on this map you can, as far as I know, you can actually terraform that, so that's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
But on RDC you couldn't. And that's not the only map where I found out that you couldn't terraform over these. Like you get these holes with the cow pen, and you get these holes with pig pen, right? And these holes are not where the storage and all that. These holes are where the slurry tank is.
Right.
On these cow pens. So, like, it's just sad. I just think it's laziness on behalf of the map maker that he just couldn't knock them holes out of there.
Right.
But other than that, it's the small little things, but those small little things are things that annoy me. rather than the whole thing in general. But unfortunately, those little small things are the ones that build up to the whole thing in general.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go, son.
Hey Dylan, welcome back to the channel. How are you doing today? I hope you had a great day today and a great weekend.
Can't go get that. Can't get up it at all. Nope. Cannot.
Good girl, Billy. Good girl.
It kind of feels weird actually driving a belt tractor. John Deere's to slow it.
How am I gonna do
You're
this?
good. That's fantastic to hear.
Billy.
I wonder if I can do it this way. Need to get up there somehow.
This is not my field, Dylan, in case you're wondering. This is a contract. It's a per day zone contract. I wouldn't be doing it only for... we have everything done on our farm at the moment. All the animals are checked. Everything is tidied up. Everything is planted. And everything is fertilized to the fullest. So there's nothing else to do except contracts. So I decided to do this one. The good thing about it is it might take a little bit long, but it's also worth about 12 grand. So.
Alright, so I can't do that.
Unfortunately, sometimes you got to take the bad with the good.
I've wasted enough time. I'm just gonna drive. It's a long ways to go. But a short
Now guys,
time to get there.
also myself and Tubbs was talking to you before we came on the chat here, before we came on the stream. With the way things are going, and I'm pretty sure you probably would agree with us, we've come a long way in 20 episodes on this map. Practically to the stage where
Not gonna do
there's
it.
really not a whole lot more we can do. We've been doing contracts. We've been plowing, sowing, everything else. We've been cutting down trees. We've now got animals, and I know that we were planning on 100 episodes, but myself and Tubbs were talking today, and I don't think we're going to make it to 100. So, what we're going to do is we're going to aim for about 35, 40 episodes. And after that then, depending on what map is out, if Lone Oak comes out, naturally we will do this again on Lone Oak. But if not, we will pick a map and we give you the choice of a few maps, and then you can pick whatever map you want us to do another Let's Play on. But we're aiming for about 40 Tubbs, isn't it? About 40 we're aiming for?
Till something else comes out, honestly.
Because I don't think we want to make it to 100. Like, okay, we can go 100 episodes, but it's going to be very, very boring.
Depends on where we're heading.
Yeah. Like, the reason why we don't think we can make to 100 episodes on this, it's not PC. So we don't really have no crazy mods and, stuff like that where we can kind of mix it up a bit. We are console players, so we are very, very limited in what we can do. And I think that's the that's where the problem lies. That we don't have that PC thing we can fall back on, where we can just go crazy if we wanted to. But we're going to have that problem with every map that we're on, regardless. Because
Yeah, I
of
was just
its
fixing to
console.
say until something new comes out, I wouldn't worry with it. Because if we, our main thing was just trying to get consistent and stay with, which we've done on this map, which is great. But till like maybe Lone Oak or This Is Ireland or something like that comes out, we'll stick with this one till then.
Yeah, Lone Oak. I don't know. I haven't heard nothing about Lone Oak in testing. I know This Is Ireland in testing at the moment for PC. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. So speaking of PC and stuff that's in testing, right? We're going back to something that we've been discussing before, and I know people probably get out of us discussing it, but it has to be. For me, it's one of those elephants in the room, kind of. Seasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't heard nothing about seasons being tested for console, guys. In case anyone's asking, or like if anyone's going to pop in the chat, when is it going to come to console? We heard nothing about even if it's been tested for console or not. Alright? But here's my I'm about to put the Tubbs in and you can answer it if you want. Okay? So it hasn't come to testing for console yet. We haven't heard if it's going to if it's being tested for console. I know that there was a rumor that they're going to test it on PC till they get all the glitches and bugs out of the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what PC's getting right now, PC's that they're getting another 3 geos, right? So don't you think they should be testing seasons with just the standard seasons for console? Forget about the geos, just the standard seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But they're not. They're still giving PC geos. So that's something like 7, 8 geos PCs that they're getting now so far.
Yeah.
So if PC's getting all these geos, why aren't they testing for console?
Yeah, that I don't know.
Yeah. So like instead of just saying, okay, well, we'll test the base seasons for console, and then we can test geos as we go along. But no, PC is getting everything, which kind of reevaluates what I said before. I don't think GL season is going to come to console. I really don't. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't know.
Okay, so I don't have enough room to do that. Okay, so that's just push me over.
That's all your opinion on it? You have an opinion on it?
Seasons?
Yeah.
It'll come to console, but it's going to be so watered down, it's not even going to be funny. It's my personal take on it. I think it will come to us, but I think that because of scripting issues and things of that nature, it's going to be very, very difficult for it to come to console. Or we'll get it, and it'll be so watered down that all the operability that
Hi Ken Bailey, welcome to the channel.
all the operability for PC users in seasons won't be available to us.
Yeah. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I hope it does come to season console, because I know it's going to be a game changer as the game stands and goes. So, I don't know, man. Then again, with the way things are going lately. But no, I do also understand, and I know I realize that ultimately it's up to the modder if you want to bring it to console. It's not up to joints themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I do understand that also. Like, I know we were talking about it last night, and I know I was in testing. But it's not in testing this week. I think it was, so it'll probably fail testing, but it's that case Steiger.
You think it'll fail?
No, I think it probably did fail because it's not in the testing sheets no more. It was in testing for console last week, but it's off testing this week. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think it failed. Well,
May have.
because we probably would have got it by now if it hadn't, you know. So. And I'm so looking forward to that tractor. I love that tractor now, FS15.
Come on, fella. Get up.
Hey guys, so welcome to the channel. Thank you for staying with us. We're not professional YouTubers by any chance. Sometimes we talk a lot of BS. Sometimes we don't. We do talk about farming, FS in general and stuff, and then we also talk about everything else, that just general stuff. So if you're in the chat and everything else, pop in the chat, ask us a question about FS if you wanted to know something, or even if you heard a rumor and you want to know if we heard it as well, and so we can, you know, verify it or something like that. Or you might have heard something that we haven't heard and we'd be interested in knowing. So pop in the chat, let us know if you have the game. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you indifferent with it? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? We would love to hear from you in the chat. It will also make the stream go a lot quicker and a lot better. It won't be as boring if we have people chatting to us, you know. So pop in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. Ask away. Tubbs is very good with finding out information.
Depends on what it is. Alright, if I can ever get this over here, I'll sell it.
You know what I wish would have came? I know I was in testing about 2 months ago, 2 months ago, and I never came after, and I wish I did. And that was the different breed of cattle and animals that we were supposed to be getting. So it was a mod that was catered for. You could have different breed of, we say cattle for instance. So you would have your cattle that give milk, and predominantly just milk, and then you had to feed what that they needed, or you could have cattle that give meat and stuff. So I wish that I came instead of just the generic one where meat cattle gives meat and milk cattle gives milk and beef. I wish that I'd come to console when it was supposed to, and never did so.
Yeah.
And there'd be nothing, and I've heard nothing about it since.
No, hadn't heard anything. Let's see if I can
Unless
get
once
this
again
loaded.
it's going to come as part of the season's setup. But do you watch Silver News?
Sometimes, yeah.
Did you see his video today?
Mm-mm.
I only barely caught a small bit of it, but apparently there is another combine in testing for the Platinum Pack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, another class, so don't know what that's going to be. Apparently it's a mystery. It's a mystery harvester,
Mm-hmm.
which kind of brings me back to what we were talking about before about crops.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we're going to get a mystery class harvester that's going, because remember there is a crop coming also in the Platinum packet.
Right.
I wonder if this mystery harvester is, a carrot harvester, an onion harvester, a bean harvester, or is it going to just be for rye, legumes, or whatever? But yeah, and apparently it's a mystery one, and yeah, so it's in testing at the moment. By giants and class themselves.
Now, let me try that again. This time
Oh.
straight forward.
You probably heard nothing about it, have you?
Mm-mm.
Any?
No,
Into the grapevine?
nothing like that.
You know something? You are full of knowledge and information tonight.
Mm-hmm. The less I know, the better off I am.
And okay, guys, for the rest of the thing, thanks very much for coming. We are not going to say a word.
Mm-hmm.
We are now going back to the 50s and 60s with silent TV. Anyway, so what do you make of your lovely friend request that you got on Thursday?
Stupidity. Basically all I can make out of it. And that's how you load a skid steer on a trailer when you're in a pinch. Especially when it only goes 12 miles an hour.
Yeah, but see, you have to drive it 12 miles an hour.
Nope. I'm driving it on the trailer.
I know, but see, you have to drive at 12 miles an hour, you can't crash it.
You may be right, but I'm making it back alright. No, just trying to... I didn't want to drive it down there. I had to get the bucket and I hadn't bought it and the weight, and so I just got the front of it on the trailer and put the back end of the skid steer to a fence and backed the trailer up, and it shoved it up on the trailer.
Yeah, so this contract should be finished very, very shortly.
Yeah, now I'm gonna go get the rest of my animals,
And there we go.
and I should be
Contract
done.
finished.
I just can't decide what I'm gonna get. I've actually just thinking maybe pigs for my last animal, so I don't know. Because I've got 2 cows and the chickens. I don't know, I may go chickens again because the chickens pay off pretty well.
There's a bit of a harvest not too late in.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I think I'll let you do it.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
let's go borrow this and we go do a bit of silent builds into the build sets. Alright, let's do this. 68.
Alright, so there we go.
So we're in 68. Oh, I see it. Just back in the shop.
Alright, let's look at these other animals. Large chicken coop. How many does it hold? 400? Yeah. So the last chicken coop is set. Gotta do a bit of terraforming, it looks like. It's not too bad. I may just leave it. Nope, it's bad.
So can we actually get down to 68 this way? Here we go.
I won't be driving on that side, so I'm not too concerned with that.
Remind me that we don't have auto save off on this, so
Okay.
yeah. How did we do this again? Here we go. Okay. A lot more.
Okay.
Off we go. Finally.
Yeah, I'm still terraforming around the chicken pen I just set. I think that will get it. I think we can drive around that pretty easily.
Yeah, the long, tedious, boring job of baling here.
Mm. Yeah, I'm terraforming
What are you terraforming this time?
around the new chicken pen I bought. I've got all my animals now. All of them. And I've got a nice little potato field now.
Well, I have all my animal pens, but I don't have all my animals. I don't have cows, which I'm working on. That's what I'm aiming for this time. Like I have the cow pen, but I don't have any cows in it. So that's the final job. I want to get the cows done. Excellent stuff.
Yeah.
Now I don't think I will do it as a job every now and again, just to keep things interesting. But I think I'm probably going to aim for TMR through the multi-buy sell station. But I will do everything else. I will do silage, I will do the hay, I will do grass and straw and all separately. But the TMR part, I am going to do the buy all mod.
Yeah, I should be done here pretty quickly. All I gotta do is buy the chickens and feed them, and I'll have all my animals that I need. Oh no, I gotta go buy some more egg crates. Crap. I gotta go do that first. Okay, what do we got going on? Alright, let's get these down. Do it this way. Then we'll go get our egg crates. That should be it. Nope. A little bit more. Should be it. I should have it covered enough. Alright, good deal.
Yeah, I'm not practicing making crop circles in case anyone wants to know.
That's good.
Just kind of looks like it. So,
Hmm.
I'm not trying to say there's aliens on this map or anything. The Illuminati.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's go get these egg crates.
So,
Man, it takes tedious time to get all this stuff done. But that's what this is about. Follies and jollies. And doing impractical stuff. Are you gonna try to go for the 9RT at some time or another?
yep.
I
Well,
didn't
that's the plan.
thought about buying one for you.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. As a gift?
No, so you can come look at it on my farm.
Alright, I thought you said you're going to buy me one for a gift. I was going to say, oh, lovely, thank you.
No, it's gone. I want you to look at it and stuff. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Not good. I'm sure I got kicked again.
Okay. Well, why did you get kicked? And
I don't know.
The chat, are you still broadcasting?
Yeah, I'm still broadcasting. It just kicked me out of the game.
Well, okay. I
Yeah. So we'll start again. Here we go again, folks. Sorry about that.
you see, you should have been Jeremy with the IoT.
It's alright. It's all good. No tears. Let's just hope my tractor didn't get thrown from the trailer. It's all good.
Racing a train. Oh, yeah. And then you had to hop in at the wrong moment.
Yeah, it's like autosave.
They gave me the square bale and the square bale wrapper. No.
Yeah, I do not like those. I'd loan you my bell wrapper, but I don't have one. Alright. Back to what I was doing. If it'll let me in.
Here's a question, right? You've got 12, you got 1,300 slot count,
Mm-hmm.
right? As you know, each tractor takes lots, balers take slots, and so on and so on and so on,
Mm-hmm.
right? Including contract ones,
Okay.
right? Here's my question to you. If you'd reached your slot count, so if you'd reached 1,300 slots, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you had no more slots left,
Mm-hmm.
can you still do contracts?
I don't know. But I don't want to find out.
Hmm. That's a question that I'm going to have to investigate and test someday. Literally go and get all my slot count and then try and do a contract and see.
Probably won't count against you because the slot count, it's not your tractor. So the slot count shouldn't count against you. That's just, me logically thinking through it.
I don't know, man. Okay, so we're slot count at the moment. We are in 1087. So if you were to take out a contract, and without actually doing the contract, you don't have to do it if you want it, and just see if the slot count goes up or does it stay at 1087.
Okay. Give me just a little bit. I'm trying to get all these chickens done.
Yeah, that's a question I need. I just thought of it. As you do when you're just driving along in your tractor doing baling.
Mm-hmm. It happens.
Okay, I can grab that small piece.
So we'll get this going. Alright. Don't know if I'll be able to get my tractor on here now. May have to drive it. Oh, glitch. May have to drive it back. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I bet you I can. Let me see if I can do this. I can get up there on there straight. I don't know why I'm glitching so bad. No, it's jumping a little bit.
Not sure because I'm not anywhere in the shop, so
No, I'm at the shop.
yeah, I'm not doing nothing to make it glitch. I'm just bailing.
Too much. Perfect.
So there is a small piece here. Can I get to it? Excellent. I think I got it.
Yeah, this is the way we have to go sometimes.
What out of it?
Oh, just loading up egg crates and tractors on a trailer.
Egg crate and a tractor.
Mm-hmm. Looks mighty fine. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
So, how many tractors do you have now?
Same amount.
What, 5?
4?
And do you have a job for all the tractors?
I do.
Or are you just going to be a collector?
Nah, I'm just doing it so you'll bitch. Yeah, I've got a job for all of them. You asked me that yesterday.
Man, I've got 3, and I'm finding jobs to do for all 3 of them.
Yeah, the one I just used for
you come out with
fertilizing.
4 of them.
Yeah, one I just used for fertilizing and liming, and then the other 2 I put them on depending on what I'm doing. If I've got to cultivate, I hire the worker to run 2 cultivators, and then I'll jump on the seeder, or I'll do 2 seeders, and then I'll fertilize.
Right, just so that you know, right? Because you might know this, right? Like a lot of people, like there's not a whole lot of people actually know this, like so. You know that the same tractor that you do your plowing and sowing with can also do your fertilization and your liming. Just to let you know that.
Yeah, but I don't want to. You do it your way, I do it mine. I mean, it's whatever. Yeah, everybody got their way of doing stuff. It's the beauty of this game. There's no set rules. Alright, so I will get these done. Perfect. Alright.
Yeah, guys. So if anybody wants to see a new tractor on a farm, jump over to Tubbs' site because I won't be getting one. Not for the foreseeable future, yeah.
Yeah, I won't either.
I've got 3, and my 3 will do the same jobs as this 5.
Hey, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Well,
Thanks for the like. I appreciate that. Whoever that was.
Well, if you do want to see a 9RT, jump over.
Anyway, thank y'all for joining in. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to get these chickens set up right now. It's the last of the animals. We each have 5 animals. These chickens would have been my 5th pin to put down. And so I'm trying to get them set up if I'd quit glitching.
Yeah, so I decided, guys, on episode 30 of this Let's Play, I am going to sell all my animals and I'm going to start a tractor farm.
Hey, Howie. Yeah. Well, don't tell Chris that, because he might rib you about having 5 tractors. Okay, well that's nice how that did that. There we go. And there we are.
Alright, so...
Come on. Are you serious? Whew, barely. Trying not to shoot these into the river, Howie. Yeah, right. It might be, I don't know. Yeah, I got it. Alright. Alright. Well, I'm glad you're here, Howie. Thanks for joining in and watching us. Alright, last egg crate. Then I can buy the eggs and then go feed these things and get on to something else. Alright. Done deal. Okay. Off to the barn. Go get the big one. Should have used up the rest of the barley, I guess. Boop. Skid steer, turns quick. Get these chickens bought. This will be done. Get it out of the way. Tired of fooling with these animals. So Howie, we jumped over, Chris and I did today, we jumped on RDC to give it a try. It's pretty interesting. I mean, the map's full of glitches, but we found out that they had rye and legumes and teff on there. And so we tried them all out. The sad thing was let's see, yep, 100 chickens right on the money. The legumes, when you harvest it with the combine, laid down a real bright green. I think Chris put it on the community channel or page, and it turns into like a foraged alfalfa or something other like that. And then the rye from the combine dropped off as a swath, turned into basically like hay. Yeah, you saw that? Yeah. And man, so the only thing that the bale sale point would take would be the grass, which was if you mowed the rye and you mowed the teff, they would go into grass, and then they would take them in the bale sale point. Other than that, nope, no good. You'd have to sell them at a sell point on RDC. So thanks for the like, appreciate it. No, it's not going to make it, Howie. That map has too many glitches. It's really sad because it has so much potential. You know, with the added crops. And then another thing we got to talking about, if that modder can put those types of crops in there, surely there are other crops that could be implemented into these maps in this game that would be useful. You know, because the regular combine header harvested all three of them: rye, the legume, and the teff. So, you know, to me, that's what Chris and I were talking about earlier, right before you jumped on, is that, like he said, in Ireland they use the same header for potatoes and whatnot, could be used for, like, you know, whatever, onions or carrots or something like that. So I don't see why they couldn't do that. There we go. Chicken's done. Alright, done deal. Yep.
No, it's a contract baler heavy.
So,
To be honest with you, I would love to use this 6100 litre baler only for. I do not like manual loading, so. That's because I can't stack for shit.
milk is no good.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that the model of the 6100 litre baler will actually come out with an auto bale trailer soon. You're with you down manual loading. Tubbs is actually quite good. He's after getting practice. Manual stacking.
Yeah, when you trade off your auto bale loader or bale trailer before it's time.
Yeah, but then again, this is the same guy who's now going into potatoes.
Yeah, sometimes it helps.
Nope. Thank you. I will sow them, but I'm not going to do no harvesting.
Let's see.
Howard, you're not the only one. My stacking is very same as the Leaning Tower of Pizza. The only difference is that's more stable.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Also, go check out my farm partner here, Chris Larkin. Go over his channel and check him out as well. Hit the like and subscribe button, and we do appreciate you being here.
I'm bailing. It's a very boring, tedious job.
Also, we are console players. We play PS4. We have a community. Go over and check it out. It's called Superior FS Farming. Make sure to join us. We'd be glad to have you. Alright. Next we're on Mill Landscape Midland. This is our episode 20, I believe. Yeah, 20. So, we appreciate y'all tuning in. I need
Don't
to
forget the
look at
important part.
contracts.
Head to head, man. Head to head.
Head to head.
2 separate farms.
Yeah, 2 separate farms.
The one thing I like about this game is the fact that you can have 6 farms going.
Yep, definitely.
And that is something I would love to do someday. Have 6 people come on, 6 dedicated players, to have 6 farms going on one map.
That'd be a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Like
27,
what I think the
69,
battle will be to
54.
know to buy fields and stuff like that. Like like what in this game for this myself and Tubbs at the start we decided that
No.
I would keep
No.
to one side of the field and then Tubbs on the map, and then Tubbs will keep to the other side of the map. That's why we're not fighting over fields. But it would be nice to do a let's play with 6 farms where we're fighting over the field, where no one knows which field you're going to buy.
Yeah. And I can't find. There's not very good contracts in here worth the money. I mean, the only one is 18, and that's potatoes, and I'm not doing potatoes.
Howie, Howie goes, you probably saw that on the community. Don't know what got into me, but I'm doing more cotton.
55, I think that's too far. No,
Yeah, Howie said,
it's
now
right
that
there.
sounds like fun.
We'll do 55.
Yeah, look at, I'd be willing to get one started. We could look into it and see how many people want it. And just to make it even harder, what we could do is just keep it as a base game. Like no modded mods or not like that, like just the base game mods that we get. To make it even harder on us. Then
Sure.
again, Tubbs is probably start trying to see that he'll be able to get the 9RT and stuff. So
9RT. 9RT? No. Ain't gonna bother me none.
yeah. So if anyone's interested in it, put in the chat. Let us know if you're willing to join myself and Tubbs on a map. Have your own farm, 6 farms going. All base game, no mods allowed. Thing goes, person with the most fields wins. Well, we could give it, we say a 30 episode goal, and person then with the most profit, not the most fields, I think the most profit at the end of it wins. Because if you think about it, you can cheat, like not cheating, but you can actually get a 3 million loan out to buy as many fields as you want. So that there wouldn't really class as a winner, because I could do it, you could do it, Tubbs could do it, someone else could come along and just say, right, there's 3 million. I'm going to buy 15 small fields. So if we go that way, whoever done that then would technically win, even though he's 3 million in debt. So I think the person with the most profit after 30 episodes will win. Will we have time? Because we have 80 more episodes. No, myself and Tubbs was talking about it. We mentioned that earlier on. I don't think there's enough of, I don't know, what would you call it? Enough interest to keep us going for 100 episodes. I think it would get very, very boring, because at this very moment, like even though we have all the animals and stuff like that, we're still doing the same jobs over and over and over again. You know, we're doing which you do, like, and then we also have the likes of contracts which we're doing over and over again and stuff like that. So I don't think we will make it to 100 episodes. Plus, I think that there would probably be a great thing that because myself and Tubbs was talking about if Lone Oak came out or if This Is Ireland came out, we could probably start another uh, broadcast session of another 30, 40 episodes on that map. But I'd be very interested in starting a 6-man farm episode. I think that there would be very interesting for viewers and stuff like that because there'd be 6 farms involved instead of just 2. So things wouldn't really get boring because there'd be a lot of competition and stuff involved in it. But yeah, I don't think we're going to make it to 100 episodes. I think probably 40 is probably the limit. Unless Lone Oak comes out before that, or unless This Is Ireland drops or someone like that. Well, I think we probably, if we got to 40 episodes, I think we'd be more happy. What do you think, Tubbs?
I don't know. Just keep playing. I mean, I don't think we should just drop it because, just because. I mean, because then you're picking another map and you're starting all over, so you'd be doing the same thing. So, but
No,
I think if another map comes out, yeah.
I think you missed the first 5 minutes of that discussion there.
Oh, about that 6-man thing? Yeah, it don't matter to
The
me.
6-man one.
Yeah, I could care less one way or the other. Just as long as I'm playing Farm Sim, so.
Look, it's something that myself and Tubbs we will discuss, which is leading up to. But at the moment, we'll aim for 40 episodes. And if things are still going the way they are and we can still find things to do, that's not going to be boring and hideous boring kind of look. We keep going till 50 episodes and so on and so on. But if Lone Oak comes, we will start that map. If This Is Ireland comes, we might start that one instead. So stick with us, keep your ear to the ground. We will discuss it, we will see how we're going. But I'm interested in the 6-man farm. I think that would be a great thing to do. And then Howie goes, yeah, good point, yeah, most profit, no debt. That's it, Howie. Because like I said, you could come along and take out that 3 million loan and buy as many fields as you can, and straight away you've won the game if that's the case, So the fact is, you can get out your 3 million if you want, there's no problems. But at the end of 30, 40 episodes, you would have to pay back your debt before you can count your profit. So I think I'm going to the bail sell point, which is my fault. Right, Tubbs, I'm going to save. Maybe that is there for a while. And this is the first save.
Oh yeah, we need it. Because I put all those animals out.
Oh damn it, I should have pressed the triangle by mistake.
I wouldn't doubt it. Finicky cat, I'm telling you.
better make sure that this is where this is going. Yep, fail sales.
No, not all day. We jumped on earlier today and played RDC, and then my lunchtime, it's probably about 1:30, 1:40. We hopped off, and then we didn't get back on till about 5 p.m. my time. So
Yeah,
now yesterday, yes, we were at it all day yesterday. Till it was late for Chris. It was probably 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning for him. But we were on it all day, and then most of the night into the morning hours. We just thought we'd give RDC a look at, and yeah, it was really disappointing, especially with all the glitches and everything. Yeah, I know. It seemed like I was off for the last 4 days, and yeah, it seemed like every minute I was on here for sure. And I know Chris is off and on quite a bit as well, so yeah. Trying out different stuff. I'm glad to get done with this contract though. Planning contracts are not my favorite. But the contracts are getting a little tough right now. We'll probably speed up time. Well, it probably won't be tonight. Probably be next episode. I think he's still working on that bail contract over there.
Just about finished it.
Yeah, I'm almost done with this one. Well, I'll say almost. I still got about 4 or 5 more rounds. I didn't think it was that big a field when I looked at it. Well, actually, I don't think it is that big a field. It's got a weird shape to it. No, it's 4.5 acres. Yeah. I saw him over there a while ago. I can't see him from this side though. Alright. Should be finishing up pretty quick. Yep, 88%. Get this out of the way. Jumping back and forth. Or actually, you could watch them at the same time. That makes it easier too. As Matthew McConaughey would say, alright, alright, alright. Get this contract done.
Professor McConaughey.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't call him Matthew no more, okay? It's Professor from now on.
When you know him like I do, I just call him Matt. Ah, done. Let's go home. One on the PS4 and one on the tablet. There you go. Alright, collected. We are done. 4,700 bucks.
I got a £6,000 bonus.
6,000?
Hold on here for a second. What is going on here?
What is it?
Okay. So contract was done. I also got the bonus. And yet let's say my contract is active. Does that give me the opportunity to glitch? I have to cancel the I have to complete the contract. I got the £6,000 bonus for the last bail, like I said.
Yeah.
And it's not giving me the options to complete contract.
That's weird.
It's saying it's 99% progress.
Oh, do you remember Countryside did that to us once?
Yeah.
On that one contract because we couldn't get the grass from the edges.
No, I actually got the bonus. It said contract complete, and then it gave me the bonus, so it's done. It's not giving me the option in the contracts to complete and collect my money. It's still saying active, and the only option given is back or cancel.
Which field is it?
Field 68.
68. Yeah, it's not showing up on mine, so all right. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to cancel it because like that's the only option I have here is cancel.
But you got the money
Well,
for the bonus?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Like it's actually complete. The contract is complete. And yeah, it's only saying it's 99% complete, even though it's complete, and I also got the bonus.
Yeah, that's not good.
Right. I'm going to have to save this because something tells me this could crash the game. Alright, here we go.
Alright. Do it.
Contract on field 68 failed.
Failed? Okay.
Even though it was complete and they gave me the bonus.
Okay.
Now it's telling me, yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, that was, I don't know. I don't know. I was trying to get glitches on the map.
Wasn't it just that one?
Your dog sit on the floor.
No, she didn't. She's been right here with me. It wasn't her. That's bizarre. Alright. So did you lose your... you lost the money, of course, from the actual contract, but did you get to keep the bonus money?
Yep.
That's weird.
Now, this is also, remember this what happened on New Hampshire? Sorry, New Witcher. Also.
New Witcher did it to you?
Remember, I sold to the wrong bail sell point, the wrong sell point, and when I cancelled the contract, it actually let me keep everything, including the farmer's profit. So instead of getting, I think it was 2,000 for the contract is what I was supposed to be getting, I got something like 15, 17,000. Oh, yeah, not good. And more contracts. Here we go. I'm afraid to do another building contract in case the same thing happens. All the rest of them are really great though, except for Shadera contract. Shall I? Shall I? Will I? Will I? Shall I? No.
Yeah, sorry about that. Jennifer was talking to me.
You see that? No, bam.
Okay.
Out.
She needs to go outside too.
Well, let her outside. Calm down.
Put it right there. I'm not going to get any up there.
Alright. I'm gonna refuel this and then I'm gonna call it a night.
No worries. Alright, got just this contract here, this zone contract, and then I'll finish it.
Yeah.
Field 40. Where are we going? Up there by mine. Okay. Alright guys, we're going to finish up there shortly. First of all, thank you for joining us. We do appreciate you. This has been episode 20 of Mills Landscape Midland. So I'll try to thank you to Dylan for joining us, also Ken Bailey for joining us, and of course Mr. Tim, aka Howie, for jumping in there, also keeping the chat going. So if you like what you saw, guys, please go over and check out my farm partner Tubb Farmer. Also hit my like buttons, Chris Larkin. Hit those subscribe buttons, smash that like button. Also hit that bell icon. It will let you know so you won't miss our future streams. So with that being said, until tomorrow night, from myself, bye.
Everybody, appreciate you tuning in tonight. Appreciate all the likes. Checking out everything. I know tonight was kind of more trying to get the animals going and doing some of the contracts and stuff, but we do appreciate you being here tonight.
You hush.
And make sure to go over and check out our community. We're PlayStation 4 players. It's Superior FS Farming. Go over and join. But like I said, we do appreciate y'all tuning in tonight, and y'all have a great night, and we'll see you the next episode.
And so we're going to finish off, guys, until tomorrow night for episode 21. We'll finish off where we always finish. On this channel, when things go right, it wasn't us. And when things go wrong, it was those bleeding leprechauns. Until tomorrow night, from myself and from him, bye.
Y'all have a great night.